Today on Ballistic BBQ, I'm going to be cooking up birria mac and cheese tacos on the wildfire outdoors stainless steel griddle. Let's get going. Last week I was at an event here in San Diego. Basically restaurants and food trucks were competing for the best taco in San Diego, and it was taco overload. You'd basically go from booth to booth trying tacos. I went to this one booth. It was basically being run by a food truck called Crispy Boys, and there was a pretty long line there. I saw, birria on the sign. They were doing birria tacos, so I got in line, grabbed the taco, walked away. I really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to basically what this taco was. I had birria in my mind. Took a bite, and it was like, wow, textures that I have never felt before. And then I looked in there and I realized there's mac and cheese in this taco. And then I went back and kind of checked it out. And that's what they're all about, the Crispy Boys. They're basically adding mac and cheese to a lot of things. And this is something that I probably wouldn't have ordered if I saw it on a menu. But boy, oh boy, was that mindset wrong, because this was good. I mean, it was really good. It was definitely not what I'd consider an authentic taco, like the Mexican flair. But this is what food is all about. We grab things we like from other cultures and mix it together. And I just think it makes like culinary magic. So what I'm going to be doing is making birria mac and cheese tacos. I'm not really going to call it a copycat, but it's definitely inspired by Crispy Boys. Let's do this. All right, here's that consomme, that birria. And here is the mac and cheese. I didn't really want to make this video about the birria recipe or the mac and cheese, but I'll have a link down below. I found a very easy birria recipe. I did it in my crock pot. It's like 10 hours in a crock pot, and it turned out really, really good. I'll have that link down below. As far as the mac and cheese, I just boiled up some macaroni noodles and I mixed it up with some that Rico's canned cheese sauce. And it's very simple, but it tastes really good, nice and creamy. And I made sure that I did the noodles, they're not al dente. I kind of did it the way the Hawaiians do it. I overcooked them a little bit to where they're really puffy and really soft. I just think it makes for a really nice bite. So I'm gonna add a little bit of oil down, some avocado oil. I had this on medium high, this on medium low over here where the birria and the mac and cheese is. I'll throw some cheese down, some Oaxaca cheese. Tortilla and the birria. And this is chuck that was in the birria, the consomme, and it is tender. Down some cilantro and some minced onion, a little cotija cheese. Nice. You guys are in for a treat. Pretty darn happy with the way these turned out. These look amazing. Look at that. This is what they're famous for, this, this cheesy exterior, that crispy, cheesy shell. I got to do the difficult stuff now and try this out. So they're not adding any hot sauce or anything. I guess you could if you really wanted to, but why? You know, I don't think it needs it. There's so much flavor with that, the Birria. There's so much going on with that. And you look at the recipe list down below. You'll see. One thing that I did that's not on that recipe is this morning when I pulled the beef out of the broth to shred it, then I hit the beef with a little bit of adobo seasoning before I put it back into the broth. But I'm really looking forward to this. If they're half as good as they were at that event, I'll be very, very happy. So good. One thing that really makes this taco besides that mac is that the cheese on the outside, and that was freshly grated Oaxaca cheese, which is just perfect for melting, especially like quesadillas. I love Mexican food so much, and again, this is a twist, definitely a fusion of, I guess, kind of Southern comfort food with Mexican food. And it's definitely not showing any disrespect. This is really, really good. Oh. Everything inside this taco, temperature-wise, is really hot. You know, the mac and cheese is hot. The birria is hot. The exterior, the tortilla, but it's the contrast of textures I love so much. You know, that crispy exterior, and then everything on the inside is soft, and you're just not used to getting that soft, squishy, cheesy mac and cheese when you're biting into a taco. I think one of the things that made it so kind of special for me this last weekend was, again, dummy me, I wasn't really paying attention. I just grabbed it, Birria taco, took a bite out of it. Then I was like, wow, it doesn't taste, or it doesn't have the mouthfeel of any Birria taco I've ever had in my life. And lo and behold, there's macaroni in there. There's cheese and macaroni. It's just so, This is good. You know, and toasted cheese takes on a whole different flavor. But, you know, it doesn't have that chemical burn flavor. It just has a nice, that Maillard toasty flavor. The funny thing is, because of the hours that I shoot, this is literally, this is my breakfast right now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it tastes really good, man. Starting off the day with some carbs. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Shout out to Crispy Boys. I don't know how they did. I'm going to look up to see who won that competition. If they won it, I'll post it here in the video somewhere. But yeah, if you're ever in San Diego, and they don't know I'm making this video, by the way. I hope they find out, because they need to know, man. This is some good stuff. I think they know. They had a long line waiting to get these tacos, so the word gets out. Wow. Anyway, if you're in San Diego, definitely try to look them up. They have, you know, Instagram and everything where they post where they're going to be. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Make sure you hit the notification bell. I almost said ring the thumbs up. Thumb it up if you like it. I hope you did. Something different. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers.